Awesome. This is a great start to the live Facebook feed here. So, what's your name?
Heather.
What's your full name?
Heather Phillips. Joey Heather Johnson Phillips.
Right, all hyphenated. Great, fantastic. All right, when did you first start training in CrossFit?
About 5 years ago.
Remember what your first workout was?
I don't remember everything, but I remember we had to carry a med ball around the 400 loop several times.
How hard was that?
Really hard.
What did you do before you came into CrossFit?
I've always kind of worked out in the gym and exercised. As far as background with sports, cheerleading, which is a sport.
What school?
And gymnastics. I cheered when I was younger. I stopped cheering.
What college did you
after
go
high
to?
school. Georgia.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is that what you're waiting for? No, I didn't cheer at Georgia.
Right, it's
though.
getting towards football season, so you might as well root for your favorite team.
Go Dogs.
All right. How did you feel after the workout? Your first workout was over. You remember that feeling that you had?
I was exhausted and winded. Kind of still proud of myself though. At the same time.
What made you want to come back?
I think it was the aspect of doing something that I didn't think I could do. I didn't like running at all, and then running with what I considered a big med ball at the time. I don't even remember the weight, but it was heavy to me. So I kind of surprised myself a little that I finished it, I guess.
All right, so now that you got about 5 years of CrossFit under your belt, what is your favorite CrossFit workout?
There's not a specific one, but I like stuff with gymnastics movements in it.
Like favorite gymnastic movement?
I like bar muscle ups now.
Yeah, right on.
I'm stringing them together, so that feels nice. It just feels good to know what it feels like to get something right. So gymnastics movements are very technical, and to actually, when you get that feeling and it clicks, and you're like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like, it's pretty awesome.
All right, what are you still working on?
Stringing together ring muscle ups,
okay.
Weights, everything. I'm still working on everything,
right,
I guess.
Right, it's a process.
Yeah.
Lifelong process. Awesome. What sort of changes have you seen in your body, health, and fitness as it relates to CrossFit? Like, what are the biggest surprises that you've seen in, like, how you look?
Muscle tone.
Traps for days, whatever.
I get made fun of for that. Yeah, some people notice that quickly. I guess the thing about CrossFit though is that you're doing all these workouts, and where before when you were exercising in another gym, you were specifically working on something, but in CrossFit you just kind of like work to get better, and then it's just a byproduct that you happen to have good muscle tone.
That's a great way to put it. You just work to get better. I like that a lot. So speaking of working to get better, have you seen any areas of your life outside of a gym that have gotten better because of the things you do in CrossFit? I
think so. CrossFit's, I'd say, like 90% mental. Yeah. So getting yourself through workouts, like for me, first it was like running and like talking yourself through it and having little mantras you can kind of say to yourself to get you through stuff that sucks. Easily translates into anything you go through in your life. So that's been kind of something I didn't expect from CrossFit.
Right, so more of a mental toughness aspect.
Yeah,
of it too?
absolutely.
Cool. All right, what is one of your favorite CrossFit moments? Like, what is one thing that sticks out that's just like, man, that was like
my
awesome
favorite
for you, or something that you've witnessed?
Which you are a part of. So no big deal. We'd been working on my muscle ups for a long time, and just randomly after like a Thursday class, I was like, will you come and just like work with me for a little while? And like you kept giving me the same cue over and over, and something clicked, and I got it, and I was on top of the rings, and I pushed out, and it was awesome. It was my favorite CrossFit moment.
What type of feeling did you have? Was it pride?
Pride.
And just like payoff, like hard work finally paid off?
Overwhelming pride, yeah. Over a simple, tiny movement that I probably should have had a long time ago, seeing as though I have a gymnastics background, but it just didn't click for a long time.
Right. All right, so if you could give any one piece of advice to new CrossFitters coming in, what would that piece of advice be?
I would say, everyone says CrossFit is intimidating, and it is. There's no way around it, but race your own race. So if you have somebody next to you who's been doing it for 5 years, of course they're going to be faster and a little bit stronger than you, but if you just stay in your own lane, learn from what they're doing, but kind of do it in your own way, it really pays off. You know, I think comparison is kind of the biggest detriment that you could have in here, because people come from all different backgrounds. Somebody who could be doing great may come from, you know, a wide variety of sports background, whereas maybe you didn't do as much. But, you know, just be proud of what you accomplished, not what everybody else is doing.
All right, so kind of an off-the-cuff question here. If you could eat lunch with 3 people, either dead or alive, who would they be?
Oh my gosh. Drew, that's hard.
Yep. You can't say God. Doesn't count.
I wasn't going to, but that kind of makes me feel bad that I wasn't going to. Okay, I'm going to say my grandmother first, who passed away.
Okay, awesome.
And then, I don't know, I guess because in the spirit of the CrossFit Games, maybe like Rich Froning or something.
Okay.
Seems pretty down to earth and motivating at the same time. And I don't know. I don't know.
We'll take 2. 2 is fine.
2, okay.
All right, so
that was very off the cuff.
Yeah, so last question is, if you could sum up your CrossFit experience in one word, what would it be?
Rewarding.
What?
Rewarding.
Rewarding. Okay,
What do you think I said?
thought you said fair warning. I was like, no. Rewarding. Awesome.
Hey, that's kind of
Fantastic.
funny, my
Fantastic.
subconscious.
All right. Thank you so much, Heather.
Thank you.